Welcome back again to the Delphi Family Channel, and boy, do we have something in store for you today. So today we're in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is one of those parishes that you gotta look out for. All right, good things happening in St. Thomas, including DW Works.
Yes.
Today we have two wonderful individuals here with us, and we're gonna have a conversation that I'm sure you're gonna be very interested in.
So we're doing actually a tour, but we need a bit of background, a bit of insight into this, because I'm sure you guys will be very interested about this. I know a lot of you are interested in building your own home in Jamaica. Dwight will definitely help you with that. With us as well is Julia. Julia actually, she's resettled here in Jamaica from the UK. She's actually a second generation Jamaican. All right, so she's here settled. Right behind us is her house, and we're in her yard, her beautiful yard. We're standing on her beautiful garden.
Yes.
The thing about what Julia is able to accomplish is that it's very difficult to get that buying into one of those gated communities that we talk about so often on this channel. All right, so Dwight will show us how wherever you have your piece of land, you can get affordable housing done. So Dwight's DW Works, they have a special technology. So they don't use the typical block work, but it's still concrete, steel, sand, domes, right?
Domes.
Yeah. So tell us more, Dwight.
So what we do, we build monolithic domes. These are steel reinforced concrete shells. So it's a FEMA rated one of the world's strongest structures. So it's already a strong structure, we just work on making it beautiful.
Awesome.
So what we add to the dome is a 1,000-gallon water collection under the building, because if you see the shape of the dome, it sheds a lot of rain.
Yes.
So we collect that rainwater and then pump it back into the building.
Okay.
And we also offer solar units with the buildings.
So basically, what DW Works is offering is a self-sustainable home that you can take with you anywhere you want in Jamaica. So you find the land anywhere you want it, they can place it. And one of the unique features of this particular property or this type of building is you get to have a hands-on role in how you want it to function.
Right. So we're gonna tour Julia's house to show you how she, along with Dwight, came together to build her. It's a dream home.
It is a dream home, yes.
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 Why? Tell us why.
Well, it's uniquely, I'm living in a circle, 2 circles. It's a dome house. It has so many different features, the curved walls, the underground tank, and all the sustainable features as well. So.
Okay, so why didn't you choose to buy into a community like, you know,
a normal gated community like what we see coming out, which are wonderful communities? Why were you so drawn to being this different and having this difference be your dream home?
Well, I was offered the dream in Montego Bay, and I said, no, that's not me. I was in that period of life where I was a retired teacher or about to retire, and I wanted something different in my life. I'd never lived in Jamaica, so I came and I volunteered here, and I saw Dwight had built an amazing dome house. So I thought, if I ever came to live in Jamaica, it wasn't the plan at the time, but if I ever did, I would love to have a dome home. So that was my thought to myself.
Well,
and here we are now.
To be honest, everyone, when Adrian said, you know, have you ever seen this before? And he was telling me about a dome house. I was like, a dome house. Okay, I know what a dome is.
I make one.
But in Jamaica,
it's so primitive, right?
No, well, not necessarily primitive. Yes, kind of primitive.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of ish, you know? Yeah. I was like, a dome house. Then he started showing me a lot of the pictures that Dwight had sent. And I said, well, that is very interesting.
Definitely.
Very interesting and different. And there is just something different and unique about it. And there is just, like, no matter who you are, there's always a fit for you. And a fit for you here in Jamaica. Because we're doing dome houses now. Yes. Right?
All right. So, as Dwight mentioned, Arceus, one of them had mentioned, it comes solar equipped. So this is a fully off-grid home that Dwight is offering. Solar equipped, with water tanks.
Yes.
Right? It has its own catchment, so water is collected based on the special design that Dwight has to offer to clients.
Yes.
And yeah, so you don't have to be reliant on JPS or water, NWC, whichever. You don't have to be reliant on any of them. You're completely off. In fact, out here that Julia has her own space, JPS, there's no JPS connection here.
Yes.
So the nearest point is probably 5 minutes down the road. That's the nearest point, where they have connection. So she has no issues. She right here on this hillside right here, beautiful.
You need to see the view that Julia has in the mornings and in the evenings, all right?
Yeah.
The view is amazing. Amazing. And I know a lot of the time, Dwight, where we do construction in Jamaica is very dependent on where our utilities are available. So we are thinking about our JPS. And if we are going to a place that is naive to that setting, we have to think about how much it costs to plant those posts, move the road and get the water system. You have to dig up the road to put the so it's very, 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 very interesting what you have managed to accomplish with these dome homes.
Yes.
Just by the very design, creating your own water source and then your solar power on top.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
So
now we're gonna show you Julia's beautiful home. All right. Yes.
Thank you, Julia.
You're welcome.
For allowing us,
Yes.
inviting us into your home, and thank you, Dwight, for sharing this technology, this achievement. I think that it is really an achievement.
Definitely.
And as I was telling Julia, we are into real estate and we're into all type of real estate, and this is really unique. We like it. We love it.
I watch the program.
Yes.
I'm a subscriber. So
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Definitely. So let's get into it.
Yes.
Look at this wonderful view, my people. Look at the view. It's amazing.
Okay, so
I mean, you have your hammock you can lay down on at daytime, you're chilling, you know what I mean? It's beautiful, man. Wonderful. I tell you, Jamaica, nice. Yeah, man.
And when we first drove up, I was like, okay, it's supposed to be a dome home, but I don't see domes. But on close inspections, we see the domes at the side and the middle. So, I mean, you have the option as well to choose, to vary. You can have one dome, two domes. Can we go more than two?
Yep, absolutely.
Two, three.
Domes, yeah. And 3 domes now, you create a courtyard in the middle.
Oh.
So now you have an enclosed garden space or a pool or whatever you want to do. So
All
when
right.
you walk in your front door, you close off from the rest of the world.
So Dwight has ideas.
Yeah, and oh, trust me. And then also what we include is the veranda and access to the veranda.
Yes.
And the veranda keeps the building cool because it keeps the sun off of the dome itself.
Okay.
So that also adds to the temperature. And because Julia's lot is not on a perfectly level foundation, we incorporate earth bag. So earth bag is basically using soil and filling into bags. What we use, because we have marl in St. Thomas and all over the island locally, we use a combination of marl, sand and cement, which is what they use to make cement blocks. But what we do is we make our own cement blocks on site, and they are about 2 feet wide and about 5 inches thick. So we lay those light blocks and build up to where it's level, and then we create a foundation.
Okay.
So that's why this side is a little higher than that side.
And I was just asking that question, guys, before we started. So if you notice right here, in this section right here, it's flat. But right here, we have a sort of a base.
Yeah, based on the slope of the land, innit?
Yes. Yes.
And that's where our tank is.
And remember, you get your tank. And then just to note the watering system or the water catchment system that Dwight was talking about is actually right here. So when rain falls, the water comes down. Am I right, Dwight? Comes down off the roof and naturally is collected in this catchment area right here, or in this groove, and it is
And it goes right to the tank.
filtered down into the tank. And then in the tank, you have your pump system and you also have your water filters. So, yeah, I mean, talk about self-sustainable. This is it. Like, this is, if ever there was a self-sustainable building,
All you need
this is it.
Food around you now.
Yes.
You have your solar, your water, you just need to plant around your yard.
Yes.
And you have your garden and you're off grid completely.
Completely. So I do like this design. I can't wait to go inside and to see what what the view is inside, what the structure is like inside, and how you've been able to make it into your own home. Awesome. Okay guys, welcome back again to the Delphi family. We're about to do the tour of Julia's home, but we have to do a tour of the backyard first. First we have a view of the Caribbean Sea. We're in St. Thomas on the south coast of Jamaica, and the view is so phenomenal. She has her trees, fruit trees for shade and medicinal purposes. I mean, she has her hammock here, ideally placed underneath her tree.
So, thinking of relocating or just returning back to your place where you come from because you're tired of foreign? Yes, Jamaica is the place. Stop listening, people.